Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here for MaX5, Season 6, Round 6 at Autopolis Short. They take the little MX5 touring roadster touring car. We soup the engine right up, we take the weight away, and then we race them. They use racing medium tyres in a sprint race, a 15-minute race, no pit stops from start to flag. And then they take them out in a second race of the event, a feature race, 30-minute timed race, and they must use the hard compound at some point in that feature race. I haven't even looked at the table this week to inform you on what is what, so we'll be looking at it together. I'm sorry if I butcher it, I'm not very good, I didn't write it down beforehand. So, before the drop scores, Talleyrand is sitting at the top. Yeah, I'll find someone who's driving around for you to look at. Talleyrand is sat at the top of the table on 163 points. In second place is Homesick Alien on 139 points, and I might be biased here, but I feel the need to point out that it's both drivers representing the VRC team at the top of the table. In third place is Tiger on 115 points. Fourth is Shiren on 102 points. Racer Brown is fifth on 92 points. Cinemod is sixth on 90 points. Then we have Skyjacker in seventh on 88 points. Then we have Kale in 8th, also on 88 points, and Guesty in 9th on 88 points. Underneath Guesty we have Cthulhu. I think I might have gone off already. He's on 78 points. Underneath Cthulhu is Alexis and Maximus on 71 points. Then we have Pat in 12th on 46 points. Amika in 13th on 39 points. Then Cymex 14th on 27 points, and Jokus in 15th on 9 points, but he only came for one round. So is Shiren in the room, he's asking. I see him. I do, I see him. I definitely see it. No, that's Cthulhu, sorry, that's Shiren. I see Shiren. I should say something, but we're in the middle of stuff, aren't we? Eh? So yes, we'll watch Alexis and Maximus. So that's the table, but I've got a drop score one up until this round, 5 rounds in. So I will quickly tell you how it looks with drop scores so far, give you a good idea. Pat saying howdy, new lid on the show tonight. A new lid on the show tonight. And Talleyrand saying evening. Let's have a quick look. I think he means on his car, but it's come out as show. I'm not sure. I'm lost, Pat. Sorry, dude. Oh, helmet, of course. Do. Here we go. It's not come up. There you go. He's got a. It's a nice purple-looking helmet. That one is a Pat. So anyway, I was on the drop scores. I got sidetracked because I got stuck with lid. Yeah, helmet. I've got you. Cheers. Talleyrand is at the top on 135 points. This is the second table with the drop scores. Homesick Alien is still in second on 116 points. Then we've got Shiren in third on 102 points. Tiger drops to fourth on 99 points. Then we have Cthulhu, I believe, on 78 points. Skyjacker in ninth on 77 points, only a point behind Cthulhu. They've got a lot of duking out to do. In 10th we have a Cinemod on 75 points, so we will keep an eye on that battle. We're 8 o'clock already, so we'll keep an eye on that battle between Cinemods, Skyjacker and Cthulhu. They're all very close. Alexis Maximus in 11th, he's on 65 points. Pat's on 46, Mika on 39, Cymex 27, and Jokers is on 9 points. There we go. We're doing the countdown. I'll get in there with an R if I can. I like to be involved. I like to be part of these things. There you go. Those tables are wacky. If you ever want to just look at the table yourself, you can go to our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and all of the tables for all our championships are on there, and they are usually up to date. So, Pat saying new lid, new helmet. Yeah, I got there in the end based on Hamilton's Mercedes. There you go. Ooh. Everyone's going wild while they're waiting for the qualifying to begin here. 10 minutes, I believe, of quali. And there, the cars are looking absolutely grand out there. I don't think Homesick can catch Talleyrand. This has got to be... Talleyrand is already champion, I believe. But I've not done the math on it. You can, if you go to the website, you can study them and see what the actual math is tonight. But, oh gosh, there's no one having a business here. We're at Autopolis, I told you that. Yeah, Pat's having a sensible lap. Come on, Pat, take us around Autopolis. Oh, that's a horrible corner. You're always swinging outwards to the out part of the track. And then trying to floor it up here into the final corner. You can brake quite late. Scupper that speed, hug that curb all the way around, drive over that curb, straight line it, floor it up to the first corner. So Talleyrand telling everyone good luck. So it's just about to go off, and here we go. We're up to about 120 miles an hour down the straights. They'll be getting toes for sure. 130. Top end is about 136. He's getting there. Nice braking into. Touch that curb. Touch that curb. Doing well, Pat. Lovely little line through that first corner. He's there, touching that apex as well. He's on it. On it like a car bonnet. Guessed he's the fastest man around here in practice with a 112.349. Now this is where it starts getting tricky. It's all about just feathering that accelerator, then heavy braking down here, getting down to that low gear. He's opted to go second gear in there. Oh, he might have first gear just on the apex there. Might have just kicked you around a little bit. Got rid of that oversteer. And then this one again, a light lift before you go into it. Oh, he's going off, and there you go. Beautiful line, absolutely gracious. Past all the spinning tops, and then up to the final corner again. Late on the brakes, heavy there. Sit onto that apex. Oh, he missed the apex a little bit there. And straight over that curb and bang away. That is a lap of Autopolis short. And yes, Skyjacker is confirming in the chat that Talleyrand is your MaX5 Season 6 champion. And there we go, Pat giving it some. It's, so I don't know if Tiger, he's they're all fighting for a bit of positions though, isn't they? I think Tiger and Shiren have got beef, not beef, but they're in the championship. They've got something to fight for. I sort of skated over it because I felt like I was reading it for too long and I was worried. So Shiren's in third on 102 points. Yeah, very close. Tiger is fourth on 99 points. Sorry, 3 points between the Tiger and Shiren. So that's one to watch out for. We've got the whole battle with Catula, Skyjacker, and Cinemod. And Alexis Maximus, really, he's not out of it. In the mid there, Guesty is absolutely on form at the moment, and him and Kale, even Stevens in points, and they could touch Racer Brown from where they are, and I think Racer Brown is unable to make this evening, so yes, the table is going to shuffle, except for at the top, where Talleyrand is going to be. So qualifying is now beginning. Oh, 12 minutes, not 10 minutes, sorry. And they all feed out onto the track to try and find a bit of space. I don't know why that happens. Oh no. Oh dear, we have a glitch. So that's a shame. Looks like we've got a bit of a moment here. A couple of guys got out onto the track, but some just got stuck in the nightmare that is a GTSport, so they'll all quit out. It was a big pit glitch, wasn't it? I've never seen that many cars bouncing around the pit lane before. There was about 4 of them, wasn't there? So, oh wow, there you go. And we'll take you to the Oh, there's nothing. I can't even show you the results. Tigers left, Skyjackers left. My lord, they all just... Oh, maybe they couldn't quit out, so they've all had to scootle out. This is where it all goes wrong, isn't it? Because we've had this before, Sharon. I was fine seeing him, and then he nips out, comes back in, and I don't see him again. Well, let's hope we don't have one of those evenings for the finale of the MaX5s. I don't know when they're back again. I've not heard any rumours about what's going to be on your Friday nights. I mean, obviously next Friday evening is going to be qualifying for the 2.5 hour race we've got coming up at the Nürburgring 24 hour. So that's one to keep an eye out for next week. Talleyrand saying couldn't have fixed that in the update. No, of course not. No, why? This is half of the fun. And Racer Brown saying hello everyone. And the one and only thingamajig. Get in a car. Have you not fixed that car yet? He's building a car. He's building a Ferrari for his dad. It's a surprise, so don't tell his dad. So, that's why Racer Brown can't make this evening. Excuse me, I got a blank bit of paper in front of me because I was going to write the tables down and I got distracted with TikTok. Ridiculous, I know. Oh, qualifying started. I better get out there. Pat saying, fix something that's obviously broken. Never. Whoa, it's the GTSport way. Got to wear it with pride, people. This is what we've been given. We have to make the best of it. Oh, Talleyrand giving it some full welly there, trying to get out of the pits. Does it happen again? I thought I saw a car winging around. And the top four seem to be out. It's looking good. Guesty's not made a move yet. Oh, it's Cinemod. Cinemod's struggling this time. I don't know if I can see Sharon. But yeah, Cinemod is stuck in the pinnacles. And that's the way the news goes. But we can see Sharon. And Talleyrand's going to reset the whole room. That means we're going to go out and about. Have a look around, shall we see if there's anyone practicing that we're friendly with, that we can drop in and say hello. Let's have a look. I don't know. No, not really. Not really. I don't know any of those people. It doesn't take long, but... Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. And we'll scoot out of that. Was there got any scapes? Oh no, that just takes you to scapes, doesn't it? I don't want to do scapes. Oh, this has all gone Pete Tong. Oh, it's my library in it for pictures. What do you want to look at? Here, I'm trying to push a bit of juniors. They're on sign up. There's nobody signing up. Racer Brown says I might be able to get there for second race possibly. Oh, cool. And Racer Brown says, oh no, GT troubles. Always troubles. So yeah, there's a Red Bull Junior sign up gone up in the sign up area of Discord, sorry. And yes, that's starting in a couple of Sunday evenings on the 8th of August. But so far, not many signed up, so it's a shame. People are scared of the Junior. People are scared of the Junior. So we're looking at stupid pictures I've taken whilst we wait for that room to get reset and reorganised. And the telly just died for some reason, don't know. My phone keeps coming on and off, so maybe the Wi-Fi just died. The Fire Stick? Yes, it was the Fire Stick. So, let's have a look. I bet the lobby's up and running again now, and I'll get there. Too late, they've started qualifying. Look at me in my own little world. Oh. So, oh, sorry, Talleyrand's telling me room's up. Here we go. Doopy-doo. Oh, that's a strong room. Look at all those green bars. My word, we can't have any pit glitches in this one. For sure. Oh, no, look. Oh, I think it's all filled. I can't even push the F1 race in the Mercedes F1 car because it's filled, I believe. Put your name down anyway, because we've got a while to go till that one starts, and people might drop out, as they do. along the way. So, in the chat then, Talaran said the room is up. Thank you. Vince says they had connection issues at the Olympic event. Poor guys got a DNF and was out of the competition. Ah, that's a gutter. And Pat saying a bit of clash with Sunday night in the big Red Bull cars might affect numbers. Oh, what? SNL League? Well, yeah, they do their thing. We do our thing. There's more than enough people who want to race knocking about. I can't see why it would make that much of an effect. I put it on Facebook. I advertised it on Facebook. There was no nibbles from Facebook. Oh, I didn't expect anyone from our room. Oh, no, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting for the SNL against the SNLs. They've got their thing going on. Sunday night's just my night for doing races, and I'll just keep putting races on that I fancy. I fancied a bit of Red Bull Juniors. I think after them, there might be some golf action. Who knows? But Sunday night's my playground, so I was just looking for some Sunday night races on Facebook, but no one's nibbled at that old chestnut. So it'll just be me and a couple of others knocking around. Still good. Good for still better than the dailies, even with just 4 people. There we go. Qualifiers is started. Oh yeah, no, the SNL League, we're not bothered about that. I'm not bothered, you know. It's not like Bordermont. It's not the championship that shall not be mentioned. We could talk about it. They've got a cracking little league going on the Sunday night league. I think they're fully signed up though. The last I heard, I don't know. I don't hear too much, but. Oh, Sharen's now saying it's happened to him, I think. Oh no, Sharen's through. Who is it this time? Oh dear. Oh, it's Kale. My word, it's getting glitch for me now. My gosh, it's taking its turns. Everyone's got to have a go at glitching out down the thingy, down the grid, and then I'd qualify. See, I would give up. I'd set practice to 20 minutes. Just tell them, look, we're going to practice 20 minutes. Top person is on pole. Just do it old school before they added this qualifying ridiculousness. It is nice seeing all the bits and the bobs, the countdowns and the timers coming up telling you who's the fastest, but yeah, see, Kale's on my wavelength. He's saying manual quali. I like the old days. All race around. Come on, Guesty, get in there. Excuse me. Yeah, because everyone runs something on a Sunday night. I think the Migos have got their thing on a Sunday night. Catula and Pat still in the room. Cthulhu's gone. There you go. Teams are being sorted for FX tomorrow, so there you go. They'll be sorting out their teams, ready for season 3, I believe it is. They're just about to go ahead and do. I think Cthulhu actually won it. Very own Cthulhu went over there, smashed it, I believe. So yeah, no, great stuff. Everyone needs to delete their cache. You can't do it from in here though. You have to leave the room, don't you? Oh, can you do it in here? Options. I'll delete mine, you know. See how it goes. If anyone's watching it, this is how you delete your cache. If you ever wonder, yes, please. Temporary data deleted. Okay. Boom. Done. So, excuse me. Yeah, we had a little tester of the Red Bull Juniors. We had a 5-round season just before Christmas, but the cars were a little bit too fast and hard to control, so we've tweaked. I've had a little tweak of the championship, and hopefully, well, if anyone turns up, it'll be a bit more leveled out, a bit easier to drive in. I've brought the power of the cars back down to 100%. Why am I looking at that? Sorry guys, I'm too busy trying to push my league. Sod you, I don't want you there anyway. So, Cthulhu out there. Very own SNL champ. With Pat in second place. On the track anyway, at least. They haven't set times yet. Sky, he's in that battle, isn't he? He's in that battle. Who's he in that battle with? Cthulhu and Cinemod, I believe. I wonder if this is qualifying. This could be qualifying for all I know. We could be doing 20 minutes of this and then just go straight into the race. It makes sense. It certainly does make sense, but I haven't read anything of that nature being happening, so I don't know. I don't know if this is qualifying as of yet. We will see. But Katula, he's on a lap now. Sorry, shall we act like it's quali for 20 minutes? When did we start? About oh, it's down there in the corner, isn't it? Top left options network. Oh, everyone's giving Guesty heads up where the deleting your cache is. And Kel's left. That's not. That's what not. He pressed the wrong button when he deleted his cache. So unsure with the Kale situation for now, but Katula is out there and Kale's back again. Boom. So we have Cthulhu. He should set a time at 13.7. He's got Alexis Maximus very close behind. But he must be on an out lap or something, just starting a fast lap. I wonder if these teams... I wonder if any of these teams will try and draft each other. I mean, you've got the 2 VRC cars, you've got the 2 GT87 racing team, we've got the and then we've got the Red Bulls of Alexis Maximus and Cthulhu, the Spanish Armada. Shiren, he should have had a teammate, but he had 2 to choose from as well, Cymex and Jokers, but they didn't continue. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting in qualifying, see if any of these guys organise themselves. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they can get out the pit lane, first of all. But this is what makes GT Sport. Without the bugs, it's turning into like Fallout of the racing games. Although I heard Project Cars was pretty narky. And it looks to me, so far, I don't want to cast aspersions. Looks like Kel's the only one who... Oh, Kale. Kale. Might start from the back, me old China. So, Cinemod is making his way around. He did say the last time. And has he just... Oh, I don't know. No one said exit, but we're down to 8, so it looks like they're all at exit. Oh, no, we are. Sorry. I think they're carrying on. 10 out of 11 isn't too bad, I guess. So Homesick Alien is leading them out there. He's second in the championship. I don't think, well, he can't catch Talleyrand. And I think he's a little bit too far ahead of Shiren and Tiger. They've got their own little battle going on. So Homesick Alien today, he's just he'll be driving for a win, I guess. Go out with a bang in the final round. And he's starting his fast lap now in the 77 VRC car. As he enters the first corner, beautiful livery there. And there is the second one, car 20. Cthulhu not far behind him on track, so he's hanging around for a tow, and you can tell. And Shiren is also trying to stay with him. They're not backing off. This is the fast lap, and it's treacherous doing that around this area. If someone makes a small mistake, and you're driving quite closely, following rather closely, it can really destroy your lap. Skyjacker, he's all on his own. He's got Alexis Maximus behind him with Pat following Alexis. Cinemod. I mean, we had a no-stopper in the features last week, and I think with all these corners here at Autopolis, I think their tyres are going to get too worn for that. Possibly even one lap. It seems they've used quite a bit of fuel. There's Homesick then to post the first time, a 13.0, very strong, but Talleyrand goes faster with a 12.9. Very close. Cthulhu goes third fastest with a 13.4. Shiren is fourth fastest. Oh, is he? No, he's just dropped to fifth fastest with Skyjacker putting in third fastest time. Shiren doing a 13.4 also. Skyjacker managing a 13.3. And the times keep popping in there. Cinemod. Oh, someone else moved, have they? No, I don't think so. Yeah, is it Catula? No. This is me trying to keep track of someone. Tiger. It was Tiger. Yeah, Tiger had popped in there in 4th. Now Guesty's popped it up in 3rd place. Ooh, it's very tight. So Cinemod, he's only 3/10 off of Sharen's time. Pat there, he's 2/10 off of Cinemod's. Alexis Maximus must have made a mistake. He's a little bit off the other guys' times. And Talleyrand sitting on pole by 0.03 of a second from Homesick Alien. Again, the two VRC boys doing an absolutely cracking job for the club. And Guesty, 3rd fastest, had an absolute blinding feature race last week. Homesick Alien took pole for a millisecond. Now he's down to 3rd because Sharen's gone 2nd fastest. The Russian sensation up there in 2nd. Talleyrand on pole. Pat's 8th fastest. And Alexis Maximus has set a time, but not still enough to crack the top 8. So here we have Talleyrand ahead of Sharen, Homesick Alien in 3rd, Guesty's getting purples as he comes to the line, and boom, Guesty gets a pole, or a provisional pole for now, ahead of Talleyrand's. So Guesty sitting on pole position, ahead of Talleyrand in 2nd, Sharen in 3rd. Homesick Alien is 4th fastest so far. Tiger is 5th fastest ahead of Skyjacker, who is 6th fastest. Then we have Cthulhu sitting in 7th place for now, with Pat in 8th ahead of Cinemod. And Cinemod is in that battle, isn't he? I believe with Cthulhu and Skyjacker. And then Alexis and Maximus 10th. He's still a second off of Cinemod's time. He's struggling there. Homesick Alien sets a time, puts himself in 3rd ahead of Sharen. And no one else so far. Goes faster as they cross the line. Tiger here, coming around the final corner. He's a 4/10. Alexis Maximus going faster, but still not breaking that top 8, sorry. And there you go, Tiger does go faster, and then Skyjacker straight after takes 5th place provisionally with a 13.114 from Skyjacker. He's ahead of the guys he's racing, Cthulhu and Cinemod. So Guesty still up on that pole position. Talleyrand only 0.08 off. Let's have a look when he goes across the sector. There's one just at the end of this short straight. He's trying to use the Alien as a tow bar. He might be a little bit too far back. He's 2/10 down. How is Sharen doing? He's just behind him. He's well, it could be anyone, any of them guys, down to Pat, Cthulhu and Pat getting pole. So Sharen then, he's just 0.05 off his own time. Tiger's getting purples. He's coming up to the final corner. He's 2/10 up. It's just gone blue. Has someone gone faster? No. Alexis Maximus. And Cinemod goes faster. There you go, Tiger. He goes ahead of Skyjacker. Gets back ahead of Skyjacker by 2/10. Skyjacker's just down the road from him on the track, but he doesn't beat his time. So the battle down here, Cinemod we saw setting a time. He's gone up to 7th place, just behind Skyjacker, and a 10th, nearly 2/10 ahead of Cthulhu, and he's getting purples. So we'll stick with Cinemod on this lap. Got a purple in the 1st sector. Heavy late into the brakes there, miles off the apex, but that's how he does it. He's giving his teammate a tow as well. You can see the red GT87 racing team car colour behind. Cinemod coming up to another sector. He's a 10th down on his fastest. I imagine he's setting his teammate up here. Tiger getting a tow all the way through that. Alexis Maximus going faster again. We'll have a look in a minute. A 10th off for Tiger. So down here we've got Cthulhu. Oh, Alexis Maximus only 200ths off of his teammate Cthulhu. Not enjoying all topless here, it seems. Pat in 10th, only a 10th off of Alexis and Maximus's time. It's all to play for. Oh, Tiger's had a massive off in the background. And we've got just under 4 minutes left of qualifying. Guesty, he's getting purples again. Somebody stop him. He is absolutely obliterating it at the end of the season. Flashman in the chat saying evening all. Hello, Flashman. Yum yum. So Guesty 800ths ahead of Talleyrand. Cthulhu gets a faster time. It goes up to 7th ahead of Cinnamod. 500ths ahead of Cinnamod, and 300ths behind Skyjacker is really nothing. It really is absolutely. It's no time whatsoever. Alexis Maximus going faster. He's up into 6th place. Is Alexis? Well done. He's flying now. 13.021 puts him in 6th, a 10th behind Tiger, and 900ths ahead of Skyjacker. So what's happening with Skyjacker at the moment? He's just crossed the line with a 13.2. And we've got just over 2.5 minutes left of qualifying. How are you thinking? I'm alright, Flashman. Flashman asking me how I am. I think I'm alright. I'm buzzing, man. Of course I'm buzzing. Never in my lifetime has this ever happened. Never. And I know the naysayers are all saying it wasn't. I'm not getting into it. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Because at least once in my lifetime, I'm going to see England in a final. So, it's a boyhood dream come true. Shiren going faster. He's up to 2nd now. 200ths off of Guesty. Has Guesty got any more? Yes, he has, because he's getting purples again. Guesty is absolutely on fire now. 200ths up on his own time. Is he going to mess it up in the last corner? Cinnamod putting in a good lap at the end there in 8th. So has a Skyjacker, who has moved up to, where is he? 5th ahead of Tiger. And there goes Guesty. He didn't get the fastest lap on that lap. Very close to it though. And Shiren, we're into the last minute and a half. Talleyrand, he was your early pole sitter, hasn't been able to find that magic lap. Homesick Alien, 4th fastest so far. He's also trying to get something tight. Ooh, he's 300ths up on his own time. That'd put him ahead of Talleyrand, possibly Shiren. No, not Shiren, but if he can maintain that time. He crosses the line, yes. But he does not get that. Oh, and Talleyrand, there you go. He heard me saying he's had to pull it out, because he's just has a 12.3, and Talleyrand goes back to the top of the grid. Pole position. Guesty in 2nd now. Shiren down to 3rd. Homesick Alien in 4th. Skyjacker we saw earlier just popping it up into 5th place ahead of Tiger in 6th. And Cinnamod's gone faster again. He keeps putting in those faster lap times. Does Cinnamod. He's 500ths off of Alexis Maximus down there in 8th place. Tiger goes faster. And where has he gone? Yep, he's got up to 4th. He's knocked Homesick Alien and Skyjacker down and grabbed himself a 4th. We've got 14 seconds left of qualifying. And yeah, I don't think any of them are going to get across the line. So who's first on line? Homesick Alien? I mean, first on track. He's just coming around the final corner. The timer has run out. This is it for all of them. And Homesick Alien will be the first one to finish qualifying. Can he go any faster on his last lap? No. Talleyrand, he doesn't go any faster. Who's that going across? They don't go any faster either. I can't see who that was. Shiren maybe? Yeah. Tiger, he's ghosted. Oh, that's not good. So Guesty, can he grab pole back? In the dead. We've got Skyjacker to keep an eye on out there as well. He can topple the Alien. Alexis Maximus gets 7th place, just ahead of Cinnamod. And Skyjacker goes 2nd fastest right there at the end. And Pat doesn't go any faster, but Skyjacker does. My word, we were watching the wrong green car, obviously. And Pat goes faster in the end there as well. Where's Pat end up? In 10th. 2/10 off of Catula's time. Well, Catula's had a terrible qualifying session there. My word. So Talleyrand is on pole with Skyjacker alongside him on the grid. Third is Guesty and Shiren alongside him. Then we've got Tiger in 5th and Homesick Alien. Also Tiger, yeah, we saw Tiger get just ahead of Homesick, I think. Homesick Alien starting 6th, Alexis and Maximus in 7th, a Cinemod in 8th, Catula in 9th, Pat 10th, and unfortunately Kale, with the pit glitch, is going to have to start from the back, I assume. I'd give him just 2 points, just for the ball ache of it. What are the count? Oh, it's got a countdown because Kale's in the pit. Sorry, that is why it's taken a while before we go to the start of the race. Thought we were glitching again, and that is qualifier officially over with Talleyrand on pole and Skyjacker in 2nd. Guesty 3rd. Oh, Shiren 4th, Tiger 5th, Homesick 6th. So Skyjack saying, okay, we'll do, lol. Oh yeah, because I told you to pull your finger out, yeah. And Pat saying, got stuck without a toe, kept losing too much time in the last corner to be close enough to gain from following other cars. So that's Pat's woes, and this is them sat on the grid waiting for the lights. We were looking at Talleyrand and Skyjacker. Many a great battle has been had between them two, and it looks like Shiren, was it, having a cracking start there. The Russian sensation up into 3rd place, up to 2nd place. Guesty's got that inside line though. Oh my word. So Talleyrand's through, Tiger in 2nd. Oh, and Kale's stuck on the grid. I don't know. And Tiger's had a big off. So, and I think Talleyrand's already quit out, so that's really weird. And there he goes, he says exit. So false start because Kale getting stuck on the grid. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, these guys are still battling it out. No one wants to be the first to quit out, eh? Oh, Alexis Maximus was stuck as well. How gutting. So Shiren, who usually has the glitchy problems, we've seen him flying in the air. He's having an okay time at the moment. And there we go, Alexis Maximus had to quit out of the room. Catula, we saw Catula having a bit of a blip in, which one was it? Was it Thursday night? Yeah, it was the WRX challenge. When Rivixter left the room, it glitched Catula up. So at the moment, it seems to be very fragile servers in the GTSport world. So Talleyrand are reorganising. I've got Clio Cups tomorrow. I hope it's going to be better for that. I haven't even practiced either. My word. I don't even know what track we're at. Oh, Laguna Seca. Lovely. Not us now. We're at Autopolis International. The shortcut course. Skyjacker, they usually are after an update. Yeah, solid, isn't they? Solid as a rock. It's like the Bethesda. I said that, didn't I? Bethesda of the racing world. So let's see how we fare with this new thing. Game's doing my head in tonight, says Talleyrand. It's like a belligerent child. It just won't do as it's told. Be right back. Can't leave pits. Kale is having an absolute nightmare. So thank you for joining us this evening, giving up your Friday night to watch the Itchy and Scratchy show. It's the Itchy and Scratchy show. I tell you some jokes. Oh, I know some jokes, but they're really bad. No, they're really good. I mean, but I think I don't know if they're PG. I suppose they're PG. Right. So, why do you never find elephants hiding in trees? Because they're good at it. Why do elephants paint their balls red? To disguise them when they're hiding in cherry trees. What's the loudest sound in the jungle or woods, forest? It's when giraffes eat from the cherry trees. So out there, they're trying to sort out things, and I don't know what's going on. I'm just clicking buttons now. I'm just playing with my keyboard. Oh, the final's been started, so we're happening. Didn't Kale leave? Well, no, we've got 11 people, so he's in. He's in, I tell you, he's in. I could have made another latte in all this time. It's like a tradition. I like to start the race with a warm beverage. I might run off now. Quickly make one. I'll be back in a sec. I'm guessing it's going to glitch again. I don't know. So they're on the grid. They're lined up. They're waiting for the lights. We're waiting for the big off. I can't see the lights. Yes, they're green and they're off. There we go. Talleyrand ahead of Skyjacker. Guesty having a better start this time. Is there people stuck on the grid? Oh, Kale and Alexis. It's the same two again. What will happen? Oh no, it looks like Kale's gone. No, Kale's got okay. It's Alexis Maximus that's having the struggles. I'm not sure if they'll stop it another time. With Talleyrand leading from Guesty. Skyjacker dropping back into that third place, but he's got a whole crowd of cars behind him. Sharon, Homesick Alien and Tiger all bunched up and waiting for some of it. There goes Homesick Alien, is in fourth with Sharon right there, and he's got Tiger around the outside looking for a piece of action as well, and Pat's up the inside. Pat's made a move on Tiger, and Cinemod and Tiger have made contact, and Tiger's gone to the side of the track. Kale's up to 10th place. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, Alexis Maximus, poor Alexis, stuck on the grid, and Kale catching up with Tiger after Tiger having that small contact with Cinemod, and Talleyrand, he's got Guesty for absolute great comfort there, and company up in the lead of this race. Guesty is hungry. He wants to win. Skyjacker. He's a drop down into third with Homesick Alien in fourth. They've settled down a little bit now. Pat up into sixth place. Dizzy height for Pat. Ahead of Cthulhu and Cinemod. Cthulhu's coming up against Cinemod. Cinemod trying to hold his ground. Cthulhu's got the inside line. Cthulhu's through. There's space given, and it looks like Pat made a mistake ahead of him. And Pat's going quite slow through. No, Pat's all right. Sorry, I thought Pat looked like he was going slow through the corner, but Cthulhu has caught him up rather quickly. And Pat's out wide. Oh no, poor Pat. He was having a great one. He's clouted Cinemod. Oh my word. He's gone off and spun out, and he's come on. Well, he's spun back onto the track, and he's taken Cinemod with him. And meanwhile, Tiger and Kale have joined them, and they've got ahead of him. So Kale now, he's up into 7th. But Cinemod's got damage there. Pat must have damage as well. No, Pat hasn't got the damage. Just Cinemod, it seems. Oh, wow. So Talleyrand then, he's still half a second ahead. And there it looks like Guesty's trying to make the move. Oh, my word. They're side by side coming up the straight. Skyjacker getting a great tow from Guesty. Homesick's opted to go for Guesty. They're all opting for Guesty as a tow. Talleyrand's losing out with no tow whatsoever. Homesick's come over. Skyjacker's now taken the lead, but he's off. Oh my word, he's gone deep into the first corner. He's trying to get back onto the track, but they're all coming through. And he's having to wait before Kale comes across him. And there we go. Kale's through, and Kale's hanging it out at the side of the track. This is crazy. Love it. I love it. And there's Tiger. Skyjacker will be fuming. He's got Cinemod just behind him with Pat there as well in the mix. And there's Homesick Alien in the lead with Guesty now, fighting it out with Talleyrand, trading a bit of paint. You swap the shirts at the end, boys. and Guesty in second, Talleyrand in third. Shiren has come right to the back of these guys. Let's get on board with Shiren, because this is a humdinger of a battle out the front there, with Homesick leading, with Guesty in second, Talleyrand in third, Shiren fourth. We got Catula up into fifth, absolutely nowhere in qualifying. It looked like this was not his round, and he's up into fifth through everyone else having issues. And he's ahead of Skyjacker, which he needs to be, because he's in that little battle with Skyjacker, him, Cinnamod. Oh, Cinnamod's ahead of Skyjacker as well. It has not gone well for Skyjacker in this round so far. And Homesick, sorry, I had a little belch there. And there goes Talleyrand. He's making a move on Guesty. Can he make it stick? He does. He's up into second place. Cracking stuff from Talleyrand, the championship leader. Guesty right on his six. He wants to get through again. He's got that inside. Very nice stuff from Talleyrand and Guesty around here, these tight, twisty corners. And they have given each other a lot of racing respect there, and given us quite an eyeful. Beautiful stuff. This absolute bugger of a corner, and they all get through it fine, with Shiren right there on their tail. Guesty looking again, but Talleyrand's gone defensive, pulled to the inside. Guesty's trying to make a move up the inside. My word, he tried to sell him a dummy, but Talleyrand doesn't fall for it and stays defensive. Homesick Alien, meanwhile, nearly a second ahead of these guys whilst they're battling. He is pulling away, and Guesty and Shiren queuing behind Talleyrand, are waiting to make a move. Catula in no man's land, absolutely no one around him at all, and he's having a cracker. Tiger is in sixth. He's got himself ahead of Kale somewhere along the line, and Kale from the back, and he had to avoid Alexis Maximus on the grid, has come up through to 7th place. Cinnamod in 8th, ahead of Skyjacker, and Skyjacker at the moment is struggling with Pat. He's got Pat all up in his business, and Pat's clinging on to the back of that monster Mazda. What's happening at the front? Homesick Alien, he's lost that second lead. It's down to half a second. Talleyrand starting to pull away from... Oh, Guesty's dropped down. Guesty's dropped down to 4th. Shiren up into 3rd place now. They're shuffling around at the front here, and it looks like Guesty's trying to go for that outside line. He's going to swing it back underneath Shiren, but he cannot do it. He just has to follow him around, and Talleyrand has really caught Homesick up on that lap. He's getting a nice tow from him now. Sat on board with Talleyrand. He got the fastest lap on lap 5, that last lap. And we've got just under 9 minutes, or just about 8.5 minutes of racing to go here, with Homesick Alien leading from Talleyrand. They're 2 seconds ahead of Shiren. Talleyrand again getting purples. He was the pole sitter, and he really, really knows these MaX5s. He can drive them. It looks like Homesick Alien is going to have to do an element of defending now. And it's a long time until that checkered flag for him to defend against the boss. We will see how that goes. Homesick Alien hugging onto that apex, clinging onto the lead of this race. And the thing is, if Homesick can defend and slow Talleyrand down, oh, he's nearly up alongside him into the braking zone. If Homesick can slow Talleyrand down whilst racing, then Shiren and Guesty should, well, they're having their own little battle royale, but they should be able to catch up these two ahead, but they're not, because they're too busy battling each other. And now it looks like Homesick is going to be a sitting duck in turn 1. Talleyrand out of the tow. Homesick staying on that inside line, and Talleyrand's got a better momentum through the corner, but the VRC 77 car all up in the way, and Shiren, Guesty have pulled half a second closer to these two VRC boys, so you're gonna have to work together, boys. Gonna have to start bump drafting down the straights, because you've got Shiren catching you up, and he's bringing Guesty along with a tow. Catula then in 5th place. He was in no man's land, no one around him. He's got Tiger catching him up slightly, Cthulhu did a 13.9 his last lap, and Tiger did a 14.4, so not catching him up too quickly. Kale's dropping back from Tiger now, and Cinnamod is starting to catch Kale. So 7th place is in jeopardy for Kale, because Cinnamod, he's had some good laps around here. Skyjacker in 9th, he's still trying to fend off from Pat. Pat giving Skyjacker an absolute run for his money here at Autopolis. And Skyjacker qualified 2nd on the front row. Looked like he late braked into the corner and went out a bit wide, and he's ended up right down there. We've got 6 minutes left of racing. Shall we check out what the lead looks like? There it is. Oh my word, Homesick Alien all over those apexes, and that's the one. Talleyrand looks like, oh no, he's still got, but he's got the inside line now under braking. Can he get it in the hairpin? Talleyrand's up alongside the Alien, with the Alien, oh no, and that's it. I think Talleyrand's taken the lead. He's absolutely mugged Homesick Alien off there. Alien trying to defend the best he can, but he just doesn't have the speed that Talleyrand has around here at Autopolis. Now he's trying to stay in with the tow, because he doesn't need Shren. And I guess he's dropped behind Cthulhu. Cthulhu up there, fighting for 4th place with Guesty. And Shren is some 6 seconds ahead of him now. Guesty trying to get that position back from Cthulhu, but Cthulhu sneaks one up, and he's up into 4th place. Guesty down to 5th. Tiger's catching him, 1.7 seconds behind Guesty. Kale in 7th, ahead of Cinnamod, who's 2 seconds now ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker really struggling for pace. He's not getting anything out of the 14s. But he might be testing, you know, for the feature race, seeing what the fuel levels are, whilst Talleyrand and Homesick Alien battle it out. We've got less than 5 minutes of racing. And there you go, these two leading the way. Shren 1.7 seconds behind him, but he's 6.7 seconds ahead of Guesty, who's racing Cthulhu, and Tiger is catching him. So sat on board with Tiger, just over 4 minutes left of racing here. We're on lap 9 of Autopolis Short for round 6 of season 6 of the MaX5. And what a cracker we've had. I think Talleyrand's already champione of this season, and he's leading this race from Homesick Alien. Down the field a bit, we're sat on board with Tiger in 6th spot, chasing down Cthulhu, who's in 5th, and Guesty is not that far ahead of Cthulhu. The tyre wear looks rather good here. Already, like, we're nearly 11.5 minutes into this race. Those tyres are not looking too worn. So, and it looks like in the feature race they can go quite deep on the mediums. Talleyrand 0.8 of a second ahead of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien are trying to stay with the VRC car. Shren still 1.8 seconds behind Homesick Alien. 5.5 seconds ahead of Guesty. Guesty trying to put his foot down now, but it might be all a little bit too late with 3 minutes left of racing. Cthulhu in a cracking 5th, but Tiger has caught him rather quickly, and Tiger will be eager to get some more points there. He's in a battle with Shren, I believe, isn't he, for 3rd and 4th. There's only 3 points between them. And Shren on a podium, Tiger down in 6th. It means advantage Shren at this point. So Tiger hunting himself some points. Alpha not in the chat saying evening thingy. Yo, Alpha. Sup, bro? And there we see Tiger having a very good look at Cthulhu. And we've got 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes left of racing in this the sprint race of round 6 for the Virtual Racers Club. And I really do have to say these MaX5's championships are the stuff of legends. They're legendary, they really are. Action-packed, every single one of them. And now you can see Tiger slowly edging closer to Catula. And Talleyrand 2-second lead now. With just under 2 minutes left of racing. Homesick Alien, he's still got him in view. If Talleyrand makes a mistake, Homesick is there to clean up the mess. Homesick's tyres are looking rather worn. Shiren's are a little bit better than the Aliens. He manages a 14.1 that lap. Homesick Alien a 14.5. So Homesick Alien might be in trouble. His second place down to tyre wear. Alpha saying not much. Lol, house very much packed up, but still playing the waiting game. Oh, my word, it's the worst. It's one of the most stressful things. Sorting houses out, moving houses, waiting for news. It's just annoying. Now Guesty, he's still doing good lap times in the latter part of this race. He's looked after his medium tyres rather well. So, but he's not getting any closer to Shiren. Shiren really is now pulling in Homesick Alien. 8/10 between them. The Alien is 43 seconds left of racing. And someone's really far out the back there. Who's that? 10th? Oh, it's Pat and Sky. Oh, Pat's ahead of Skyjacker. I apologise, I missed it. So Pat is ahead, but we've got to go and have a look at Homesick Alien. Oh, no, he's pulled a little bit out, but Shiren very close. It's all about the tyres here in these final few seconds. These guys are going to get past the line, I'm sure. Talleyrand already crossing the line. There is Homesick Alien with 10 seconds to go. Goes through to another lap, and so does Shiren. So Homesick Alien, he's going to have to defend for one more. Guesty, he's got seconds to go. He's going through another lap. And it looks like Tiger is our first finisher in... No, Cinemod was our first finisher in 8th. Skyjacker's got ahead of Pat again. So Skyjacker, oh, poor Pat, he was there. He was ahead of Skyjacker. What a shame. They're just about to come round and finish. They dropped off the quite a bit. So Talleyrand leading from... Oh, no. Shiren's looking around the outside. Homesick Alien is having to defend. And it looks like Shiren's got that inside line now. And it's no, Homesick Alien's on the inside. My word. It's do or die from these two. We've seen these two have some classic racing throughout this season and the Clio Cups. And Shiren has got himself up there ahead of the Alien. And it's not over yet though, but Shiren's got the inside line. Here comes Talleyrand to cross the line as the race winner of round 6. Sprint race, Shiren. Cheeky little overtake there to get second from Homesick Alien, who gets third. Take a boo, my son. Guesty finishes in 4th place ahead of Tiger in 5th. What a comeback from Tiger. Kale also in 6th. Catula dropping down to 7th in the end. Poor Catula. Cinemod in 8th. Skyjacker 9th. And Pat finishing in 10th. And we lost Alexis Maximus earlier on with internet woes. And there you go. There's the man, the boss. Pole position, fastest lap, and the race win. He is unbelievable in these MaX5 cars. So I'll take you to the race results. And let's have a look at that. So here you are. There he is. We're not worthy. So Talleyrand is the winner of the sprint race, with Shiren getting that 2nd place on the last lap from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien's tyres absolutely burnt out, and Shiren, with a little bit more extra grip, managed to get just up the inside of the Alien and grabbed 2nd spot. Homesick Alien finishing 3rd. That's great for Shiren with his battle with Tiger for 3rd in the championship. He's done well there. Gets some good points. So Homesick Alien on the podium. Guesty in 4th. He was up there battling those guys. We didn't see what put him back, but he ended up dropping back from them and finished in 4th ahead of Tiger in 5th. We saw Tiger's woes in the earlier part of the race, really early on in the race. He was alongside Pat. I think Pat came up the inside of him, surprised him when he tried to turn in. I think he made avoiding action, and then him and Cinemod came across each other, and Tiger ended up right at the back with Kale. But look at the comeback, boys. Tiger and Kale followed each other through 5th and 6th in the end. Cracking stuff. Catula dropping down to 7th. He was there all on his own in 5th for a while, but I think maybe his tyres started going. He dropped down 7th. Cinnamod in 8th. Skyjacker in 9th. And Skyjacker was looking strong at the beginning of that race. And he might be one to watch in the feature race coming up. And Pat finishing in 10th. But we saw Pat in 5th at one point in that race. He was having an absolute blinder. So, cracking stuff. Talleyrand got the fastest lap on lap 5 with a 1:12.717. Absolutely beasting it. Right then, we'll go and see if any of them are practicing. They're not. They're all sat in the pits. We'll see. Oh, no, we're going to reset the room again, I think. Sorry, yes. I think that would have been weird while I was doing the results. So, yes. Room back up in 5 minutes. I think I can keep myself entertained until then. And there it goes. Oh, what shall we do? What should we look at? See if there's anyone else having a little practice we can drop in on. Don't know those. Ooh, go in there. Private testing at the Red Bull Ring short track and MVP. I don't know it. Oh, I used to race with Ickle Pants in the Beamers. I don't know if that's that though. But no one we can drop in on. Talleyrand just wanted to wait until you finish thingy. Yes, sorry about that. I didn't realise. Discord that thingy if you want it. Oh, hello. I always want it. Oh, there's loads of people practicing tonight. Seems rude dropping in. Right. Oh, you update it, don't you? Update list. There you go. I'll have a quick look in the Discord. See what I want. I don't know what I want until I see it. If I want it. There you are. It's a leading question. Ooh, let's have a look. What do I want? Oh, I think it's updated tables so far. Oh, gosh. I always make a mess of reading these, though. So, at this point, I believe it is. At this point, is Talleyrand leading on 187. Oh, shall I just do drop scores? Or does it not work with drop scores? Come on, screen, turn around. Oops. Oh, my grid finder livery. Yeah, you're right. I'm after doing lots of different jobs all in once. So, yes, with the drop scores. Talleyrand is at the top with 159 so far. Homesick on 133. Shiren in third on 111. Tiger on 110. So there's still nothing between those two. Then in fifth, you've got Guesty on 101, who's only 3 points ahead of Kale. Oh yeah, you just see there the GTSport saver screen. Guesty in fifth on 101 points. I already told you that. Kale's sixth on 98 points. That's very tight. Then you've got Racer Brown in 7th on 92 points. Then underneath this little battle, you've got Cthulhu in 8th on 87 points. Skyjacker in 9th on 84 points. And Cinnamod in 10th on 83 points. So that battle is it's not over yet in the middle there. And then you've got Alexis Maximus on 65. Nothing changes underneath that, does it? Oh, Pat on 52. And nothing changes for Mika, Cymex, and a Jokus. So let's have another look. Let's have a look. Somewhat sticky on the table. I think I spilled a bit of drink when I got excited. I was going to make a drink. Oh no, I was going to make a latte, but I need to see them practicing. So let's go back into the lobby. Oh dear. Shiren in the chat saying hi, and Talleyrand saying the room is back. So let us go in there. Oh no. Oh no. I can't see it. I'll come back out and I'll go back in again. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe I should have done some resetting. Okay. Ah, there it is. Just didn't see it yet. So hopefully they'll be practicing a little bit, and I'm gonna skive for 5 minutes if I can get away with it. That is a fun car to drive, by the way, the F1 car. I've got to say, I have been loving a bit of practice I've had. Best I've got is a 51 around Spa, but I have heard someone's done a 48. So, it's got a mountain to climb, got a Narouge to climb. Talleyrand apologising on behalf of Polyphonic, whatever they're called, Polydigital. Polygon mad. So, right then, someone's out practicing. So we'll go and have a look at those practicing. I want to see if I can make a warm beverage in time. We'll see. I'll keep an eye out to make sure they don't go on the grid or something. It's a rolling start reverse grid for the feature race, 30 minutes of racing, and they have to use racing hard tyres. I nearly ran out of breath trying to get all that out. Right, I'll see you soon.
Sup tubers, back again. Made myself a coffee and I was trying to slam down a pack of Roysters T-bone steak crisps, but too much chewing, I haven't got time for that. Right then, we're getting ready for a feature race around here. Wow, I pressed 2 just as KO must have set that lap. So, like I said, a 30-minute race, reverse grid, or reverse results of that last race. Tubers out there on the medium, so
He might be wanting to get his mediums out of the way pretty early doors. We saw that those medium tyres did fall off a cliff edge around that anywhere between 12 minutes and 15 minutes. Some guys looking after them better than others. You'd think you'd start on the hard tyre just to give you the option to see how late in the race you could go. Skyjacker, he's got mediums on in there. Skyjacker's starting near the front along with Pat. Pat also looking like he's going to go for the mediums. We're not sure though. And so Tiger, fastest in practice. Sorry, I forgot myself. Eating crisps is shocking. I'd have popcorn if I could. Oh man, Royster's T-bone steaks are the best. I don't think there's a crisp that's better. And there's some good crisps out there. I mean, I'm going up against Pringles. I'm going up against Doritos. Only cheese though, tangy cheese ones. But yeah, the Roysters, they're good stuff. Made of some lean, mean fighting crisps machine. So Guesty is out there. He's gone fastest so far in this practice. And I hope it's all smooth running for the next race. Squares and discos, they're up there. Oh, I love a disco. Salt and vinegar disco. It's just, it blows your brains apart though. Those salt and vinegars, they're absolutely monster. I love a real McCoy as well. Oh, crisps are the best, man. I'd live on them if my wife let me. That's why I have like nachos with cheese on. It just means I can get away with having crisps for dinner. The melted cheese is just makes it look like a warm meal. So we're going in 5 minutes, says the boss, Flashman. You must be worth a fortune thinking all these products you promote. Oh yeah. Pringles. Once you pop, well, you can stop because, man alive, they're like £4.50 a bloody tube, so you don't want to eat them all in one go. You want to ration them bad boys, make them last a month for the price they cost. You only buy them when they're half price. When Tesco's having half price, it's like, hey, we can have Pringles. Yeah, it's too rich for my taste, man. Oh, and I really love Seabrooks as well. I work next to a Morrison's. Oh, go on. I work next to a Morrison's. I work in the car park getting the trolleys. Now, I work next to a Morrison's, so we go down there for lunch, and you can get like 6 bags of Seabrooks. And I am absolutely going crazy over the mint and lambs at the moment. That's all I am eating, mint and lamb flavoured Seabrooks. So not only for dinner do I want to eat crisps, I eat them for my lunch as well. Oh dear. It goes, and when Morrison's have a half price on the Doritos, I go mad. Big bag of original, or lightly salted, sorry, and a dip, sour cream dip. And that's my lunch. So Pat in the chat saying, what's the drink tonight, Red Bull or Brewdog? Oh, it's Red Bull and coffee, a latte. What the hell? No, I'm not meant to be doing anything Italian. I'm not drinking anything Italian. The Italians didn't invent that anyway. Starbucks is from like Croatia or something like that. I was really surprised. I always thought it was an Italian thing. Apparently Starbucks is not even anywhere near Italy. Flashman saying nah, it's got to be ham. Oh, Canadian ham, man, they are my ultimate. But at the moment I'm just going on a bit of a mint and lamb sort of jive, I'm telling you. Is there stuff happening? Have they started racing? I haven't noticed. Too busy crisp talk. Don't get me on a crisps. Oh man, I'll be here forever. There's so many good ones. And Walker's smoky bacon. Oh, damn. Latte is French coffee. Oh, thank heavens for that. I'm not a big frog fan, but I'm trying to boycott anything Italian this last few days. My family made me have pizza last night. Yeah, but it's American, okay? That's what I've been told. Those kind of pizzas we eat from the freezer are American pizzas. They're not anything to do with Italians. I think the wife's thinking about cooking up a carbonara for Sunday, but they can stick that one.
So, Skyjack, we're having a right discussion of all sorts of food types. So, Skyjack says cappuccino and espresso are Italian staples. Oh, there you go. And Pat saying French fries. Pat also said Monster Munch. Oh, he's going through the crisps, isn't he? French fries are nice. Monster Munch, roast beef Monster Munch. Oh, Tyler saying anything cheesy for me. What's it? Yeah. Oh, Quavers and Doritos. Skyjacker, they aren't Italian pizzas, but I've spent many weeks living on pizzas in Italy. Yeah, no, I've heard they're nothing like. Okie dokie. Sorry. I'm meant to be doing a race here. Should have talked about all this stuff when we were having glitches and that. That probably would have been more interesting than just staring at the screens thinking, what's going on? Here we go. Got some hours on the go. Took me a while to warm up today, didn't it? And Racer Brown says, good luck everyone, just got back, sorry. Oh, Racer Brown. You never know when the next MaX5 season's going to be. But we've got the 2.5 hour race coming up. That's going to be absolutely cracking. Skyjacker, what? I'm going to do a whole season of... He doesn't like... what's it? What's the track he really hates? I can't remember. But there is a track he doesn't like. And I'm going to do every race is going to be there. So, Skyjacker's in a good position in this next race. Let's have a quick look at the tyres. I think they've all changed them now. Looks like Kale's going for a medium set. And it looks like Cthulhu's interested in a medium set. Skyjacker has changed his to hard now. It looks like Guesty's looking like he's invested in a medium set for this race. And everyone else looking like they're opting for the hards. Racer Brown said, good luck, everyone. Oh, yeah. And then Teleran says, this one, lol. And Skyjack says, go on then, I dare you. Monza. Oh, it is all topless. I think it is all topless, so Skyjacker doesn't like. And then, good luck, everyone. And with a happy Friday on there, Teleran, he must have got in a better mood since the room started glitching out. Ooh, big crash there for Tiger. So we're waiting for that timer, and then we'll see who gets stuck on the grid. Oh, beautiful stuff from the Spanish Armada there for the last race. We're having a bit of a formation of the Red Bulls. They call it the running of the Red Bulls in Spain. Isn't it? Isn't that what they do? They all run away from bulls. They're nutters, them Spanish. It is Spanish, I'm sure it is. They love all the Matador stuff and that. But I'm sure they have some silly, like, not silly, but they have some festival where they release the bulls and they all run through the streets while this bull's trying to massacre them all, and they all think it's fun. Yeah, it is this track that is Skyjacker's favourite. So Pat on the pole with a rolling start. Skyjacker in second. Oh, Pat did change him to hard in the end. So it's the top medium runner is Cthulhu. One to watch. He's going to have fast tyres. How long will they last? Nobody knows. And then we've got Guesty. Oh no, we're going to have to quit out. Guesty's going for a 3-point turn in the roads. Oh, and there you go. Nice. That's a pass in my book. So Guesty's glitching. Pat is leading from Skyjacker. Is this game for real? Teleran says. And Cinemod in third. Shall we all load up a Competitiano? I can't even say. That's why I don't play it. I own it. I don't play it because I can't pronounce it. Bloody stupid thing to do. Name a game that no one can pronounce. Assetto Corsa Competitiona or something. So Pat is leading. I'm guessing we're quitting out. I'm not sure. No one said anything. Yeah, there you go. There's the exit. There's the exit sign from the boss. So Pat will be saying, no, leave me to it. I'm on it. I'm on it here. And Pat. Oh, it's a nice lap from Pat as well. Would have been a strong first lap. And there you go. That's race done. Or race cancelled, should I say. I want to eat some more oysters. Sorry, guys. I've only got a few left. I can get through them before the next race. Just a bit of dust and then I'm done. Sorry about that. I should have crunched up the whole pack, shouldn't I? So it was just virtually dust and I could have just shoveled it into me gob. Right then, in the chat, we've got Racer Brown doing smiley faces. And Pat saying probably a better start than I'll have next time. Just watch. Oh, don't say that, Pat. Say that was a great practice for me, and I know what I'm going to do on the next lap. Be positive, Pat. Your bloody name starts with a P. Positive Pat. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Positively Pat. Racer Brown, what you got, thingy? I had Roysters. T-bone steak. Man, you missed it. We've had a really long, extensive chat about crisps earlier in the stream. I can't go through it again. Oh well. But yeah, Roysters, lovely. T-bone steak flavour. I love them. They're like bubbly crisps. They've got all like bubbles on them, like they've mutated or something. So Kels, I'm nipping around. We're just waiting for the glitches to go away. We're hiding behind the sofa whilst the glitches knock the door, the bugs and the glitches. Well, Talaran's looking for some bug spray. And see if we can get a race started without an issue. Texas Barbecue Pringles says Shadow Rider for him. Oh, he's come out the shadows now, has he? I haven't heard from you, Shadow Rider. We, you know, knee feeling better, is it? Alright, Shadow, how's it going, man? And Racer Brown saying beautiful crisps. The Texas Barbecue, but I said earlier, the Pringles, you have to wait till they're on half price. I can't pay full price for Pringles. You don't get enough crisp for your buck. But yeah, when they're on half price, I usually grab a Texas Barbecue and a salt and vinegar. So I still end up paying full price, but I get two for the price of one, should we say. Sour cream, yeah, but no one else eats them. And then we end up like, I'll eat sour cream, but I don't want a whole tube of sour cream. So then we end up with a sour cream sat on the side for like weeks, and then my wife's like, are you going to eat those crisps or what? And that is an exact impersonation, just in case you're wondering. I thought I was going to get hit. She obviously can't hear me. Stressing. She's making cakes. Not allowed to interrupt her when she's making cakes. Not allowed to get in her way. Meant to know that I'm supposed to cook dinner telepathically. She can't. She must be upstairs. I'm surprised she hasn't come in here and smacked me one yet. So Pat's got to do it all again. Positively, Pat. Come on, you can do this. You know how to do it. Who's going to get stuck this time? Let's have a quick look. And it's Guesty again. Oh my words. Oh, and they're all stopping for the Guesty while he has a little manoeuvre in the road. I think Guesty's gone. And the host just ended it. That's it. There is no round 6. He's picked up his ball. He's gone home. What kind of cakes? Oh, they're just normal birthday cakes, I think. She's quite good at making cakes, my missus. She's quite arty. Pineapple on a pizza or not? Definitely not. Man alive. But I am weird. I don't even like apple pie. I don't mix fruit and desserts. I mean, I like strawberries with cream on them. But yeah, I'm not. No, I don't want fruit on me dinner. That's disgusting. Don't even like raisins in me curry. That's gross as well. Who thought of that? Whoever in their right mind thought, let's I don't know why I've gone to decals. I don't know what I'm looking for. Car livery, I guess. I was going to show the grid finder one. How many have I got, for heaven's sakes? That must be the main one. Yeah, I don't even like raisins in my curry. That's just a disgusting idea. So that was my entry for grid finder, but it gives you something to look at while the room's getting a reset. Shadow Rider says hell no to the pineapples on pizza. Pat saying Eccles cakes. What are they? They got raisins in them. I won't eat them. Flashman saying fruit on savoury just doesn't go. Yeah, Flashman, me, you, and Pilkington are on a level there. Racer Brown. Oh man, apple crumble with ice cream. Ugh. Dude, honestly. Do you know what, apple pie? I'm going to ruin apples for you now. Because I honestly am going to tell you what I think of all of these apple kind of products. I think it's like someone's already chewed the apple for you. It's all mushed up and gross, and it's like you put it in your mouth and it's like you're putting pre-chewed apple in your mouth. And all I can think of is, who chewed my apple? Who chewed my apple and spat it back out again? Dude, no. Well, ruined apple pie for everyone. Shiren saying devs should rewrite netcode for GT7 from the scratch. OMG. Pat saying fruity flapjack. No, I love flapjack as it is, but no fruit in it. Talaran saying Sky is going to try and host. See if that makes a difference. Shadow Rider saying chocolate Oreo cheesecake. I had one of them. I had chocolate Oreo cheesecake the other day. It was lush. And Racer Around says lol. Alpha not saying talking about dinner time to go cook dinner for the wife as she's about to get in from work. Catch up with you guys soon, hopefully. See you later, Alpha. Just a little bit of chive on the top, and a bit of oregano. You can't go wrong, mate. There you go. It's all about the seasoning. So, I heard as I came into the room, and I thought, oh my lord, is it going to? So this is Skyjacker's room. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's very spacious. It's on a PS5. See how the graphics look loads better. See the crystality of that grass. It even waves as Cthulhu goes past. That's the power of the 5. I mean, I've just got a measly Pro. Got a measly Pro, but it's somewhat half a step to the PS5. And Talleyrand has joined the room. So Kale is out there. We had 11. Let's see if we can get. It's like a shepherd trying to herd its sheep into another lobby. Let's see if we get them all. See if we lose any along the way. So we've got Kale. Kale's made his way in. And Shiren, Cthulhu, Alexis Maximus, Homesick Alien. Ooh, is he having a test start? We always like to... No, he's in second gear. He's probably finishing a quick ciggy or something. Or writing up a strategy. Don't know why we're still sat there. So, Skyjacker, Cinemod. 9 out of the 11. 10 out of the 11. We're one short. Who could it be? I haven't seen Pat. Is it Pat? Oh, they might be in the room but not entered yet. Yeah, there it was. It was Pat. Hey, Pat. I miss Aces High. What was that? What was Aces High on? Was that the... that was the Porsche Sprint Trophy, wasn't it? I missed the Aces High car. I reckon I'm going to put that one, if we do nominate cars, at the end of the season for the Super Livery competition. Best livery of the season. I think I might put in Aces High. I like that one. And there's the Red Bulls on that Red Bull run. What do they call it? I want to Google it. What when they run away from a bull. I'm sure it's got a special festival or something like that. I've been to Spain, it's nice, I like Spain. Spanish festival running of the bulls. It was called Running of the Bulls. That's what I said when I saw the 2 Red Bulls going along. I said it's the Running of the Bulls. There you go. I am so clever, I don't even know how clever I am. I don't go big on donuts, Mr. Flashman. I do like a donut now and again, but the thing is, I've had a Krispy Kreme donut, and by anything else is just not as good as a Krispy Kreme donut, and I cannot justify spending like the money, and it's just I don't know. I'm tight, is what it is. I like nice food, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. But I am a brand whore. I've got to say that. I don't like it if they're not on brand. If it's not Kellogg's cornflakes, I'm not eating it. That's going to go soft as soon as the milk touches it. What's the point? So Pat's leading them away on this reverse grid, and oh no, has someone booked out? Who? Oh, Shiren's not even with us. Shiren didn't even make it to the grids. I don't know what that is about. Pat's leading them away from Cinemods. Oh, Cinemod is in... That's not the right order, is it? Skyjack has dropped back quite a lot, but maybe that's because... Oh, Guesty said carry on, guys. Is it Guesty who's had the issue then? I don't know. Now we're down to 9. So Shiren could be out there racing. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like Guesty's gone. He's told him to carry on. So Talaran says he gives up. So Pat is leading from Cinemod, and Cthulhu, who started on those medium set tyres, and someone's gone wide. It's Pat. Oh no, Pat. Oh no. So Cinemod is now leading this race from Cthulhu. Tiger is 3rd place with Skyjacker in 4th, with Kale sitting in 5th place. Homesick Alien 6th, Pat in 7th now, Shiren in 8th, Alexis and Maximus in 9th. Have we lost Talaran then? Talaran's gone. Oh, did he get glitched out? Well, he's won the championship anyway. Who needs him? I'm joking. This is mental, isn't it? So Cinemod is leading from Cthulhu with 30 minutes. Looks like we're carrying on. We lost a couple in that first lap. And Cinemod ahead of Cthulhu. What a rubbish camera angle, you. And Tiger in 3rd place with Skyjacker sitting in 4th. Cthulhu's on those medium tyres, remember. He'll be wanting in, so no, Cinemod's on the hard. So Cinemod doing an absolutely cracking job at the moment out there. Staying ahead of Cthulhu, who's on those mediums. Tiger on the hards, but Skyjacker is... Oh, he's on the mediums as well. Skyjacker going for a move on the inside of the Tiger. He's got the eye of the Tiger, and he hasn't got past because Tiger's back up the inside. He's got eye of the Tiger, and he's sitting in 4th, and he's going to try and pass the Tiger. So Cinemod leading, but there goes Cthulhu. Cthulhu's going for a move, but he's on the outside. Cinemod is defending that inside line, and Cthulhu's got to go the long way around, and he's cut back across, but no, there's nothing there, and Cinemod is doing an absolute cracking job on those hard tyres ahead of Cthulhu. There is Tiger. He's got Skyjacker just behind him. Someone's gone straight into the pits. Kale, he's gone to get rid of his hard tyres. He's going for his 2-stop strategy. Up the front here, we've got Cinemod, Cthulhu, then we've got Skyjacker going in for a move on the Tiger there. And Skyjacker definitely eye of the Tiger, cracking on in there. He's got the medium tyres on. He could afford to late brake a little bit, knowing he'd got the grip. And now he's... Oh, and there's Cthulhu and Cinemod having an absolute battle royale. And Cthulhu has moved up, and Cinemod now, he's got the other medium tyre guy, Skyjacker, around the outside of him. But now Skyjacker making that move around the outside, losing a bit of time and giving Tiger the opportunity to come back, but Tiger just can't do it. He hasn't got the grip. Further back we've got Homesick Alien in 5th with Shiren in 6th place, Alexis Maximus in 7th, Pat in 8th, and Kale has been in the pits, got rid of his hard tyres. That's the hard tyres done for him. He doesn't have to use them again. Cthulhu leading the way on those mediums ahead of Cinemod on the hards. Tiger is ahead of Skyjacker. We missed that, bad boy. So Tiger back up into 3rd place, Skyjacker in 4th. And that little trail of 4 cars absolutely humding in battle out there. And there goes Cinemod going for another move against Cthulhu, but Cthulhu's got those medium tyres with a bit of extra grip, and Skyjacker right all over the back of all of them. Beautiful. Sat on board with Skyjacker. He's made his way past Cinemod, has he? No, under braking. Looks like Cinemod's coming back. No, Cinemod now back there in 4th spot. Can we see him? There he goes. And Talaran's left the room. Gone to spray some champagne in the garden. So Cthulhu leading from Tiger, Skyjacker in 3rd place, just ahead of Cinemod, but I think Cinemod's looking to make a move on Sky. Back to the exterior camera whilst Cthulhu leads from Tiger, Skyjacker in 3rd, Cinemod in 4th. Shiren has got himself ahead of the Alien. In 5th place, Homesick Alien fighting off Alexis Maximus. Alexis Maximus on those medium tyres, trying to make a move on Homesick Alien.
but Homesick Alien standing firm there in 6th place. Alexis Maximus 7th, Pat in 8th, with Kale playing catch up after making his early pit stop. And we got a load of chatting going on. Sorry guys. So Cthulhu's still leading. Flashman. No, it's Pat saying PST. That design might make another appearance if I can do it again and make it work so well. Racer Brown said Talleyrand. I don't know. I didn't see him from the beginning. He's just quit out of the room, so I'm guessing it bugged him out. And is Sky on a pad? I'm not sure. I know he plays the WRX on a pad, but I'm not sure if he's got his wheel set up for this. And Flashman saying it's been a while since we heard that beautiful singing voice. It was not beautiful. And there goes Guesty. Oh, it's such a shame to lose such great racers. Cthulhu then leading the way from Tiger, with Skyjacker sitting in 3rd place. He's 1.2 seconds ahead of Cinemod. Sharon in 5th place, and Alexis Maximus, he made that move stick against the Alien. We saw the Alien holding that 6th place, but Alexis Maximus has managed to get ahead of the Alien. The Alien on hard tyres, where Alexis Maximus has opted to start on those medium tyres. We're 6.5 minutes into this race now. Pat's 9.5 seconds away from the Alien now. Pat did see Guesty make a no-stop work last week. And do you think that's what he's thinking of? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. No, his fuel's a little bit more than homesick. Maybe homesick. I don't know. Guesty threw the rule book out of the window last week with his no-stopper, and now I don't know what people are doing. But Cthulhu, he's definitely going to stop because he's got to put some hard tyres on. Tiger up to 2nd. We've lost Cinemod. Who's it up there? Who was up there? Is that who it was? It's Tiger's up into 2nd now. Who was... so Tiger in 2nd, Skyjacker 3rd, Cinemod is in a 4th spot. Sharon catching rather quickly, 1.5 seconds behind. Sharon on the move. I think I'll like my own video, why not? Well, I'll watch it through a different user, so it's not me liking my own video, it's some bloke called Thingy liking VRC video. I'm talking about YouTube, by the way. Sip of the beverage. So Cthulhu, he's not pulling away from Tiger like he'd like to, I imagine. On those medium tyres, he's still got plenty of grip. And we are nearly 8 minutes into this race, so they're still going strong for him. Tiger on his tail, though, on those hard tyres. So Tiger in a better position. Skyjacker, he's on the mediums as well. Tiger's having a phenomenal race, isn't he, in between two medium runners. He's holding that pace with them. Cinemod, he's on the hard tyres now, but he's drifting away from that top 3 and drifting somewhat closer to Sharon in the Team 13 car. Alexis Maximus in the 2nd Red Bull in 6th, with Homesick Alien in 7th. Pat dripping behind a little bit more. Not sure if there's tactics going on in Pat's car. He had better pace in the sprint race. We saw him fighting with Skyjacker. So, and there is Kale catching him up on those medium tyres after his early pit stop in this race so far. Tiger and Cthulhu battling it out. Skyjacker's in the mix as well. Cthulhu's holding on to it. Skyjacker's around the outside of Tiger. Tiger keeping hold of that inside line, and Tiger keeps hold of 2nd place. Skyjacker in 3rd, but he is looking absolutely racy. He needs to get it going. He needs to get a move on because he's gonna be on the hard tyres, and he needs a bit of distance before Tiger's pit stop, because Tiger will be going on to the mediums. And Skyjacker and Tiger having an absolute ding-dong. Tiger in that inside line again for the 87 Racing Team, GT87 Racing Team, versus the monster Mazda of Skyjacker. Skyjacker on the inside again, and that's it. And Skyjacker looks like he's edged forward, but now Tiger's got that inside line and moved up into 2nd place. And Tiger's got the inside line for this final corner. as we're coming up to the 10-minute mark, and Skyjacker went really out wide. It's gone for a different kind of racing line, and is it going to work for him? Cinnamod is really close to Skyjacker now, just 3/10 off. He's getting a good tow from Skyjacker. Skyjacker's tyres starting to hurt. He did a 15.4 that lap. He's definitely getting held up by the 87 racing team. He's gone for the move into the first corner. We saw him do that in the sprint. It didn't work out too well for him, but he's made it work now. Like Cold Trickle, he drove through the cloud. And Catula, though, well, I mean, Tiger came back at him, so it didn't work. But still, he didn't go off. Catula then leading the way, 1.5 seconds from Tiger. Tiger with his hands full of Skyjacker. Cinnamod in 4th, and Shiren has caught up Cinnamod, which we said he looked like he was doing, and he has done. Let's get on board with the Russian sensation. Did a great sprint race, getting that second spot off Homesick Alien. Was patient, didn't destroy his tyres, and had himself a very good race. In the chat, Race Brown said, or what was the first race results? I missed it. Oh God, Talleyrand won, Shiren got 3rd, Homesick got, no, Shiren got 2nd, sorry, Homesick got 3rd, and I can't remember after that. Sorry, dude. It's only the top 3 I look at. So Catula still leading from Tiger, Skyjacker in 3rd, Cinnamod in 4th. We're sat on board with Shiren. Alexis Maximus still in that 6th place ahead of Homesick Alien. And Kale now up into 8th ahead of Pat. And this looks like Shiren has really closed up on Cinnamod. And it looks like in the background Skyjacker was going to make a move on Racer Brown. But through here it's really difficult to make a move if the car in front places their car. Oh, Tiger looks like he's really caught up Catula. As Catula's tyres going off, it looks like they're more worn than the hards, obviously, and they're a bit more worn than Skyjackers. Is Catula going to come in for an early stop? We're only 12 minutes into the race, but if he's starting to feel those tyres go away from him, he would probably be best to get rid of them before something drastic happens. It looks like he's struggling to get on the apex, and Skyjacker trying to look up the inside of Racer Brown. Racer Brown's just written something in the stream I was going to read, and then I started talking about the racing on Tiger, sorry. Look at that, the top 3 very close together. Cinnamod is trying to defend from Shiren. Shiren's come back across the other track. He's trying anything he can to get across Cinnamod. Oh no, Skyjacker's off the road. Skyjacker has had a bit of an off. Oh no. So that's the shot we saw before we had a look at Cinnamod and Shiren. Going into that first corner, all of them heavy on the brakes. Skyjacker, it doesn't look any, oh, just ran out of road. Maybe the downdraft from Tiger's car made him lose a bit of grip there. Now Skyjacker is down in 5th place, just ahead of Alexis and Maximus. Tiger has taken the lead as well while we were in the replay. Oh, you should have pitted, Catula. I said pit. I said go in the pits. So let's see what I was missing on the chat. See, looks like he's really struggling for grip in that corner, is Catula. In the chat then, Racer Brown said Sky needs to be on the inside of turn 2 and keep 2x2 around the hairpin. And Racer Brown says, oh no, because I think that was Sky. And look, here we go, another move from Catula and Tiger battling it out for the lead. Shiren now up into 3rd place ahead of Cinnamod. Alexis and Maximus is now up into 5th place with Homesick Alien in 6th. Kale is moved up to 7th while Skyjacker gets some new boots on and put some fuel in. And that'll be his one and only stop. He's back out there on the hards, but he's got to do a good hard stint. A proper decent stint. There is Pat still going around. He's only got half a tank of fuel. I think he's no stopping it, but his people are pitting and they're coming out ahead of him, so I think it's too slow for him. So there we go, Tiger leading from Cthulhu with Shiren in third. Cinnamod, this is good points for Cinnamod, isn't it? It's very good points. Who's he fighting, did I say? He's fighting Cthulhu, who's in second, unfortunately. And he's fighting Cthulhu and Skyjacker, I believe. I've got the table up to have a quick look. Bunting in the chat saying evening all. Alright there, mate. So, who did I say? Cinnamod. Cinnamod in 10th after that first race, behind Skyjacker by a point. And Skyjacker, well, it's Skyjacker. Well, they're all going to probably jump Racer Brown now. Racer Brown on 92 in 7th. Cthulhu in 8th on 87. Skyjacker in 9th on 84. And Cinnamod in 10th on 83. So Cinnamod looking good to jump. Oh, we've lost someone else at the front here, have we? No, someone else has pitted, have they? Cthulhu is... Yes, thank God. Cthulhu pitted. Phew, sorry, while I was reading the table out. Cthulhu jumped in the pit, so Tiger is leading on his hard tyres. He's got good fuel left. He can't no stop it, surely. I mean, we saw Guesty do it last week. No, Shiren's used way too much fuel up for him to be able to go all the way to the end. But Tiger, I'm not so sure. Cinnamod, he's used a lot more fuel up as well in third. Homesick Alien, interesting indeed. There goes Cinnamod and Tiger. Oh, so Tiger isn't trying to do it. He's just saved good fuel in this race. Shiren then leading, and Homesick staying out there. Keep an eye out for Homesick. I think he might be up to something. So Cinnamod's in the pit, so is Kale, so is Tiger. Kale again. He's pitting again. His tyres don't look that rough, so I don't know why he choose to come in, because that means he might have to come in again. Skyjacker, he's in 6th. Guys have come out the pits alongside him with, who's that? Cinnamod. Oh, he's just got himself ahead of Cinnamod, and he's just behind Cthulhu. That's the battle in the championship. That is too good. That's beautiful, and that's the positions they are in the championship, with Cthulhu ahead of Skyjacker and Cinnamod there. Fantastic stuff. Alexis Maximus not far behind these guys. Has he pitted? I'm not sure. He must have done. Maybe not. Oh yeah, lap 12. He's put the hard tyres on. Kale, he's been back in, put another set of mediums. He's got the fastest lap of the race. And there's Pat. I think he's going to try and see the end. Shiren's come in. So this is it. Is Homesick Alien doing something very similar to Guesty last week? It's interesting. Tiger's 12.5 seconds behind him on the medium tyres. So he can, and he didn't really put much fuel in as well. So he can't burn too much fuel because he's got similar levels as has Homesick Alien. So Shiren in the pits, out the pits, didn't need to put much fuel in, and Cthulhu is managed to just get ahead of him for third, but Shiren's on the medium tyres. Oh yes, because Cthulhu did the mediums run at the beginning, so Shiren should make short work of Cthulhu while he's got those medium tyres on it. Now, let me dish some out of these whooshes. I haven't done one for a while. Whoosh for the team 13 driver. Shiren coming out the pits on the medium tyres, just behind Cthulhu, who's on the hard tyres. It's going to be a battle, and there is a Skyjacker just ahead of Cinnamod. Skyjacker on the hard, Cinnamod on the medium. So tantalising racing up and down the field. We've got Cthulhu fighting Shiren. They're on two different tyre compounds. You've got Homesick Alien trying to tiptoe around this track to keep them tyres alive. He's only got 11 more minutes of racing, but he's nearly 11 seconds. So Tiger needs to gain a second a lap on the Alien, and that's the way to do it with that last lap at 12.9. Cthulhu still in third. Shiren, there's Skyjacker. He's making a no. Cinnamon making a move on Skyjacker. Skyjacker's come across to make it difficult for Cinnamod, and Cinnamod's there while Skyjacker tries to turn into the corner, and that's it. Cinnamod is up into 5th, Skyjacker down into 6th. Alexis Maximus on those hard tyres. He's catching that little crowd up as well.
Unbelievable stuff there, and Pat is still continuing on with the one stop. Go and put some mediums on, Pat, have some fun. Homesick Alien, 10 seconds then from Tiger. He did a 14.4 his last time around against a 12.9 of Tiger. That time is gonna drop, and we've got 10 minutes for Tiger to catch up Homesick. It doesn't look like Homesick's gonna make a pit stop now. He'll lose too much time. And Katula then in third, still ahead of Shiren. Shiren on the stickier tyres. Cinnamod got himself ahead of Skyjacker. And Skyjacker in sixth, so this helps Cinnamod. He's only a point behind Skyjacker in the championship. Shiren going for a move. He's in a battle with Tiger in the championship. So Tiger there in second. Shiren down in fourth. Katula up in third. And there goes Shiren. He's going to go and make the move. And now, whilst Katula puts a wheel on the dirt, but he just can't get up the side of the Spaniard. He's going for a late break. But no, it's not on. And Katula stays in third. Homesick Alien is down to 9 seconds. Oh my word, and 9 minutes to go. So we said a second a minute he can afford to lose. And so far, that's what he's doing. But it's, I don't know, Tiger is absolutely beasting it. Homesick in the mid-14s. Trying not to use too much fuel. Try and keep those tyres alive. Whilst Tiger is absolutely trying to trouch those laps. Katula in third still with Shiren and Cinnamod all in a bunch. Let's get on board with Cinnamod as they chase each other down. Katula, he's the cork in the bottle at the moment. Skyjacker 2.5 seconds behind this battle on those hard tyres. And it's amazing. Eek, eek, eek. That looked tight. And they're side by side in the first corner, and they both make it through. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And Katula will be so pleased to see Cinnamod and Shiren battling each other, because it gives Katula a bit of breathing space on those hard tyres. What's the time? 7.2 seconds between Homesick Alien and Tiger. Some crazy stuff going on there. Someone's in the pits. So Katula is still trying to defend, and Shiren has gone for the inside. No, he's around the outside, and Cinnamod's trying to get in there as well. Cinnamod's trying to get one on Shiren into the final corner, and he manages it. Shiren and Cinnamod in a little battle, and Cinnamod's going for a move on Katula. And did he do it? There was a bit of contact in that corner. We'll have to wait and see. And Katula is giving Shiren a toe. He's trying to break the toe. He's trying to grab a toe off of Cinnamod. Cinnamod up into third place right now. Oh, and poor Katula on those hard tyres, surrounded by medium tired drivers. And it looks like Cinnamod made a small mistake there, because Katula's going for another move on Cinnamod. Can he make it stick? He's there side by side. It's 3 in a row as they get to the tightest part of the section. It looks like Katula's late on the brakes, and that puts Shiren up into third, the Russian sensation, and Katula fourth, trying to defend from Cinnamod. And this is where Katula feels it, because he's on those hard tyres. He doesn't have as much grip as Shiren or Cinnamod on those medium tyres. Alexis Maximus has got himself ahead of Skyjacker at some point. He's only 1.7 seconds behind Cinnamod. This is falling apart for Skyjacker here at Autopolis, and he's always claimed it's his favourite track. Kale is in fourth, so we've lost Pat, it seems. Oh, Pat. So Homesick Alien 5.6 seconds ahead of Tiger. Tiger doing a 13.5 that last time around. Only 5 minutes to go, and Homesick Alien is doing what he needs to do. I said a second each for every minute. He was 10 minutes ahead and 10 seconds. I mean, it was 10 minutes to go and he was 10 seconds ahead.
And he seems to be doing the right thing to stay ahead of Tiger. Tiger can just see the back of the VRC Mazda. Shiren pulling away from Cinnamon. Cinnamon making the move up in Catula. Those hard tyres. Struggling for the Spaniard out there. And this is great for Cinnamon in his championship table. To get himself ahead of Skyjacker. I don't know if it's enough to get ahead of Catula. He needs Catula to fall back more. There is Alexis Maximus in 6th place in the second Red Bull car. Kale in 7th with Skyjacker going back in and putting some mediums on. He said, screw that, if I'm driving around near the back, I may as well do it with mediums. Homesick Alien then, 3.9 seconds. And there's just under 5 minutes left, so he's starting to lose time. He did a 14.9 that last lap. Tiger managing a 13.2. This is going to be very tight come the end of this race. Less than, well, just 4.5 minutes to go. Shiren is 10 seconds behind these guys. He's on those mediums, as is Cinnamod. But if they burn those tyres out, Catula is very close to pick up the pieces. So it's not a done deal, and that final podium position could be any one of them three. Shiren, Cinnamod. We see Shiren has looked after his tyres so far this weekend. Cinnamod, I think he used his tyres quite rapidly in the sprint race, and Catula on the hard tyres. As long as he can maintain a decent lap time, and those guys in front of him, their tyres go off, he's laughing. Kale is absolutely flying out there in the renowned Mazda livery. 13.1, he's 3.5 seconds behind Catula, and he's got Alexis Maximus chasing him by a second. Dare I look at the leads? There it is, 2.5 seconds is Homesick Alien. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. He's at 14.7, he's still being consistent as hell. He's got good fuel, but those tyres are starting to look rather painful. Tiger, oh, he's getting so close. Oh my word. And Shiren in 3rd, trying to edge away from Cinnamod. Cinnamod only a 1.5 seconds ahead of Catula. Like I said, if Catula can maintain that pace and the two guys ahead of him, if their tyres fall off the cliff, then Catula is in a great place to grab a podium. Kale, though, ever drawing closer. He was the fastest man at the last race. Did he get the fastest lap? No, I think Talleyrand got the fastest lap in the end. But Kale is on the move, a 13.0, with Catula managing a 14.2. So Catula might be in trouble from Kale by the end of the race. Skyjacker is out there for fun, trying to get a fastest lap. He's got a fastest lap. He just got it, a 12.9. So Skyjacker out there just for fun. It's down to a second now for Homesick Alien. We've got 2 minutes left of racing. Oh, I'm going to stick my neck out there. I don't think the Alien's going to be able to keep Tiger at bay. I really don't. Tiger's tyres, though, are starting to look rather red. Did a 13.4 his last time around. Homesick Alien, a 14.9. It's going to be tight stuff. It's less than a second. Let's get on board with Tiger. We're 10 seconds ahead of Shiren. Cinnamod still in 4th. Catula in 5th. Kale is 6th. Alexis Maximus is in 7th. And 8th is Skyjacker. We lost Guesty and Talleyrand along the way, and Pat in this race with glitches and such what. And this is it. Look. There's nothing the Alien can do. He's sitting on the inside of the road to make Tiger go the long way round. Tiger's around the outside, and oh my lord, Tiger's made a small mistake. He's trusted too much in his tyres for grip, and Homesick Alien must be laughing. He must be absolutely, well, not laughing, but huge sigh of relief as Tiger makes a mistake. He's got plenty of time behind him, with Shiren some 7 seconds behind. Cinnamod only a 1 second behind Shiren. Their tyres don't seem to be going off though. Catula, there's plenty of life on those mediums, the hards. Kale, those catching him up very quickly. A 13.3 from Kale. Catula doing a 13.9. My word, Homesick Alien dodged a bullet there. And Tiger's got it all to do with only 30 seconds to go. It's just too much to ask. Right, the chat went wild. Binko saying... Hang on, there's lots more. So the last I saw was Buntin saying, evening all, Racer Brown, goo, homesick, he can do it. With that fuel, definitely. Racer Brown saying, try not to rev it too much. Homesick. Racer Brown, his homesick BB rear. Oh, brake bias to the rear. So homesick alien, though, he's coming around the final corner. 3 seconds to go. And this is it. Homesick alien manages to take the win with no stops. Congratulations, alien. There goes Tiger in second. He'd probably be feeling that win should have been his. And Shiren grabs the final podium position. Take a boo, my son. Cinemod in fourth. Brilliant stuff for Cinemod. Ahead of Catula and Skyjacker. Catula grabs fifth. Kale comes home in sixth. Alexis and Maximus. Ooh, he's got no fuel there. He's trying to shake the car up to get the fuel in seventh. And Skyjacker got the fastest lap of the race. A 12.872. Brings her home in 8th on his least favourite track, I think he might have mentioned. I don't know though if he hates the short track more than he hates the actual just normal track. There he goes. He's going to make me talk a little bit longer now. He's breaking the rules. You're not allowed to do that. That's naughty. He'll have the boss coming down on him saying, look, you've got a VRC at the front of your name. You're not meant to do that sort of stuff. So that was what Skyjacker thought of Autopolis. That was him taking a dump on the straight. And Homesick takes the win from Tiger and Shiren in third. What a great podium. What a great race. So, what was I? Oh yeah, it's brake bias to the rear. Binko says, evening thingy, just started my break. What did I miss? Everything. Racer Brown says, oh no, Tiger. That must have been Tiger had a small off. I'll take you to the race results before it all closes. And then it's Racer Brown said lots. Racer Brown saying talking about food a lot. Oh yeah, talking about food a lot to Binko. Racer Brown saying congratulations Homesick and Tiger and Shiren. Pat saying rules say you can't slide over the line. Nothing about sliding before the line. No, that's fair. That is fair, Pat. He didn't break a rule, did he, really? So Homesick Alien grabs first place with Tiger in second, Shiren in third. What a cracker. What a cracker. Cinemod grabbing a great fourth place. That's going to help his championship positions in the end. Now, there won't be another round streamed, so I'm not going to be able to tell you the final table. But like I said, you can go to www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and that keeps you up to date with all of the most latest tables. And you can also get to our Discord through there. So Catula gets 5th, Kale gets 6th, Alexis Maximus grabs a great 7th, Skyjacker in 8th, and then who knows what happened back here. Pat didn't see the end of the race. Talleyrand, I didn't even see him at the beginning of the race, and Guesty also didn't make the beginning of the race through dodgy, cheap, nasty GTSport servers. Wow. Flashman says, well done all. Racer Brown said a victory donut. Yeah, there you go. And end of season. Shiren says, well done, guys, with a smiley face. So awesome. Right, what we got left then? We're not got no stream on Sunday because there's something happening that's rather important. Historical, you might say. History in the making. So Sunday evening, there'll be no YouTube stream. Monday night, the Clio Cup final round should be streamed, the replay. If anyone turns up, that got delayed for a week, and I'm hoping those that raced in it will come back. So, yeah, Monday there'll be a stream of the Clio Cups, and then you'll have to wait all the way till Thursday again for your next hit of racing, which will be the WRX Challenge Friday. We will have the qualifiers for the 2.5 hour race at the Nürburgring 24-hour race, and then the following Friday they'll be racing there for 2.5 hours. If you want to come and join us, bring some popcorn. I'll bring a selection of crisps and we'll have a good natter. We didn't even get onto Pepperamis. Alright then, that's it. I think you've heard me enough this evening. I'm going to let you get on with your Fridays. Bloody hell, it's 10 o'clock already. We don't usually go this late. We're usually done by about 9:30. I was your commentator and your broadcaster. Oh, I want to say Hugh, but I think I've used Hugh a lot. Skyjacker said Will had a flid out at start of race. Completed race 2 on pad. Yeah, Racer Brown asked if you were on the pad earlier. He guessed it. And Racer Brown said, thanks, thingy. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Stand Up. Thank you for watching. And I will see you, hopefully. When did I say the next stream's going on? Oh, Monday evening. Come and join us. Cheerio, guys. Bye. Have you got a light, boy? Ovaltine light.